Hey guys, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. As you probably saw in my post, I couldn't release any videos because my editing PC was down for an upgrade. This video is not about audio, but I wanted to share my experience with upgrading my PC, hoping it might help anyone having the same frustrating problem. Everything started when I decided to upgrade my old setup, a Be Quiet Pure Base 500K, which I use for both gaming and editing with DaVinci Resolve. While it gets the job done, it started getting pretty slow. And after 4 years, it was time to upgrade. And honestly, how not upgrade after that NVIDIA said that the new 5070 it will be at least powerful as the 4090.
4090 performance at 549.
Getting one 5070 Ti was really not too hard here in Germany. At least at 3 p.m. I was ready here online and I put my hand on a new MSI 5070 Ti Inspire OC. I purchased it for 1100 euro. That is not cheap and pretty far away from the 900 that NVIDIA was claiming. Initially I wanted the 5070 Founder Edition so I wouldn't have to upgrade my power supply. I had only 650 watts, but since I ended up with the new 5070 Ti, I figured why not, let's go all in. So I also purchased a new Be Quiet Dark Power 1000 watt PSU. That is a solid investment. Power supply lasts for years and I really don't like to go cheap on it. Now comes the moment of truth, powering on the new build. The first boot is always nerve-wracking and sure enough, black screen, nothing of nothing, no BIOS, no Windows. At first I thought the issue was the 5070 Ti, so I put it back the older 1660 Ti, same problem. Then I suspected the power supply, maybe the new one, so I put back the older one, nothing. I tried to reset the CMOS, nothing. So at this point I figured out maybe during the upgrade the motherboard died. I could have bought a new M4 motherboard that are no more really expensive, but you know what? I've been eyeing the Fractal North White Editions case for a while and I wanted to finally try water cooling after 20-25 years of building a PC with fans. So I pulled the trigger on a full upgrade, something that for sure I love. New MSI MPG X8070E Edge Ti Wi-Fi motherboard, DeepCool Mystique 360 AIO cooler, Ryzen 7 9800 X3D CPU and the new DDR5 RAMs. It took 2 full days to mount everything. I was new on the water cooling, but I have to say that the DeepCool Mystique is absolutely stunning. Really easy to mount and looks amazing. By the way, Fractal North, if you are considering this case, I have to say that it is pretty small. I actually recommend going for the XL versions, especially if you want the tubes running from the bottom to avoid air pockets in the loop and you need space for bigger power supply and 2 3.5 hard drives. By the way, the case looks pretty stunning and really elegant. I love it. The moment of true powering on the old system, brand new components, first time with water cooling, I was so excited. I pressed the power button and everything came to life, so I was really happy about it. No smokes, no weird noise, just beautiful RGB lights. I saw the BIOS, I installed Windows, so up there I update all the drivers, chipset drivers, new GPU driver, and there is where everything starts to be a nightmare for me. During the installation process you need to reboot multiple times. Maybe you want to enable Expo for the RAM, for the AMD RAMs, tweak some BIOS settings, and there I start to figure out something was wrong. Most of the time I got a black screen during boot. At first I thought it was a memory training problem. I let the PC running with black screen for 1 hour sometimes, but nothing. Sometimes I could complete a boot after a clear CMOS, but once in Windows I couldn't restart the old system properly. If I do restart, again black screen and no boot. So or black screen or the system booting directly to Windows, jumping the BIOS. At this time I started to investigating. Maybe fast boot was enabled, preventing me from seeing the BIOS. Maybe Windows was corrupted, so I installed Windows again. Maybe RAMs, I ran memtest 86, but everything was fine. Maybe CPU, I ran Cinebench without any problem. Nothing really worked. At this point I was so frustrated, I didn't know what to do, so I bought a new CPU and a completely different motherboards. I chose the Ryzen 9 9950X because I needed also for productivity, and I chose the ASUS, how you call it, right? B8050A because I wanted something in white. So after another round of rebuilding my system, I powered it on, expecting everything to finally work. Did I fix the issues? Nope. Same problem, black screen. Of course I did all the upgrades from BIOS to the GPU drivers, and again no BIOS during boot, yes, directly to Windows. And this was turning into a complete nightmare. At this point I was really sure that 100% sure that the problem was coming from the 5070 Ti. So I disconnected the HDMI cable from it and connected to the motherboard. Thanks gods, the new AMD AM5 CPU are coming with an integrated graphics card. I cleared the CMOS, I boot the PC, and I start to see BIOS and Windows without any problem. Everything was working fine. And you know what? NVIDIA just released a new firmware upgrade for the 50 series. Some displays can cause compatibility issues, and they specifically mentions fixes for black screen issues with certain monitors. But even after upgrading these, I still had some problems, same problems. Then I realized something. I'm using two monitors. I have this one for editing, and then I have a big 65 OLED 4K for gaming. This one was connected to the HDMI and the other one to display ports through an HDMI to display ports adapter. And you know what? I'm going to try to switch the two outputs on the GPU. So I connected the main one on display ports and the gaming TV on HDMI. And just like that, problem solved. Now my system boots correctly every time, and it seems that the 5070 Ti was prioritizing the display ports rather than the HDMI. I don't know guys if there is a way to set up this. If you know it, please let me know in the comment sections down below. By the way, what a disaster, especially if you are going to build your PC from scratch. In my opinion, NVIDIA 55000 series launch was a disaster. GPU not living up their promised performance, insanely high prices, limited availability, and black screen issues on the top of everything. The all upgrades ended up to be a nightmare, but at least finally I figured out what was the problem. Please let me know in the comment sections down below if you experienced something similar. And don't forget, since it's mainly an audio YouTube channel, I will share very soon my headphone setup for gaming and my home theater Dolby Atmos setup also for gaming, that I think is something interesting also for you. From Med Audio is everything. Hope you enjoy the video. I hope guys that will help those having the same problem. Let's share all together on this video our experience with it. Bye bye, see you.